Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Let's see, this is August, right?
Correct.
And this is the first meeting?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I was in the right place. So I'm calling the meeting to order. As we always do at 5:30, we have a certain ritual which we will follow. But I just want to put everyone on notice that because we have a distinguished guest here, the superintendent of schools, and he has a meeting in 30 minutes, and he needs to be there before 30 minutes, so we're going to rush him through. So he'll be number one, not number three, as indicated on the program. That's really not a modification. I'm just utilizing some discretion. So let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance and our community invocation. Please join with me in honoring our national symbol. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me in prayer. Our gracious Lord, we thank you for this day. This is the day that you have made, and we rejoice and are glad in it. We thank you for the privilege it is to live in the beautiful city of Emmett, the great state of Idaho, and the best country on the planet. As our leaders prepare to conduct the businesses of the city this evening, we pray you will grant them wisdom and virtue to govern well. We pray for a spirit of cooperation and respect amongst all who will be participating here tonight. And may the decisions be made here for the good of our city and all who live here. And Lord, even as we pray for our city, we also want to ask your blessing on our nation. Please grant great wisdom to our president and the members of Congress that we have elected to work for the people of the United States. And God, please protect the members of our armed forces who serve to maintain the freedom and protection we all enjoy as Americans. Lord, we want to say a special prayer tonight for all of the first responders in our city. We are grateful for the work they do to keep our community safe, and we pray, oh God, that you'll keep them safe as they do so. Lord, please continue helping our city to prosper so that the people of Emmett will flourish, and this city will be known and experienced as a great place to live and work and play. And these things we ask for Jesus' sake. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much. Okay. Council, are there any good faith amendments that need to be made to the agenda? Something that needs to be added that is not there in its emergency? Hearing none, are there any declarations of conflicts of interest that you would like to make at this time for anything that we're voting on tonight? And then going to 6, did you discuss anything outside the open meeting on something we're voting on tonight? Okay. Hearing none. I want to make an important proclamation. And the reason that the superintendent is here is because there are two things that need to be resurrected. And that is the Husky Blue Friday, which in the past has been a great tradition. My family has been involved since, well, we had 2 people at the high school. Actually, one was still at the middle school. And the 22-year-old that's now a paramedic up in Lewiston, my old hometown, as a 2-year-old baby, had his picture with my wife in the messenger index celebrating Husky Blue Friday. The other is, people need to understand how you spell Husky when it is the Emmett Huskies. It's Huskie, just like Northern Illinois, not Husky. Not that we oppose the University of Washington, we're just not them. Okay? So, whereas Emmett Schools and Independent School District 221 can take pride in how students perform in academics, athletics, and activities in our gem community. Whereas our beloved mascot's unique spelling has traditionally been H-U-S-K-I-E from the time whereof the memory of students and the administration runneth not to the contrary. And historical usage of Husky with an I-E is a remnant of an earlier period for an alternative spelling, when that spelling also applied to the dog breed well into the mid-1920s, contrary to those who think we misspell it. Whereas Emmett is a unique community and our traditional spelling separates and allows the Emmett Husky to stand out from every other school, college, or university mascot that uses that Siberian breed, save Northern Illinois University, which also spells their mascot the same way, H-U-S-K-I-E. Whereas the official colors of Emmett High School are royal blue and white, with the color red as an accent, a patriotic combination which fits our patriotic community, one that cares for its children and desires the best for them and seeks to support their efforts in a myriad of ways. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Gordon W. Petrie, proclaim that Friday, August the 15th, and every Friday in perpetuity, that means all the other Fridays, thereafter in Emmett, Idaho, is Husky Blue Friday. And I encourage all residents of Emmett to wear at least one item of royal blue clothing to show support for our beloved Huskies and to attend as many school athletic and other activities as time allows to show support and admiration for our outstanding students and their teachers, done in open session this 12th day of August 2025 in the city of Emmett, Idaho. Signed by me and by someone we will soon meet as our new clerk. So, Mr. Superintendent, thank you so much for being here, and please let the administration know we bleed blue.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Although when it comes to Idaho, I bleed black and gold, so you need to know that. Yeah, no one's perfect. All right, it is now time that we have an oath to our brand-new clerk, and then we will give the oath to Officer Tyler Bender, who is here. I think he's here. I hope he's here. There he is. I thought I recognized him. And so, without further ado, Mr. Sweeten, if you would stand. Please raise your right hand. I state your name.
I state your name.
That's a tip of the hat to Animal House.
I, Jacob Aaron Sweet.
Thank you. Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
State of Idaho,
the State of Idaho,
and the laws and ordinances
and the laws and ordinances
of the City of Emmett,
of the City of Emmett,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my ability,
faithfully perform
faithfully perform
all the duties of the clerk
all the duties of the clerk
for the City of Emmett, Idaho,
for the City of Emmett, Idaho,
and throughout my continuance therein.
and throughout my continuance therein.
All right, if you'd sign here, you're in. Congratulations. If you're wondering, well, why aren't we swearing in the treasurer? Because frankly, we already swore her in as the clerk and the treasurer. So she will continue in her capacity as treasurer because she knows numbers better than any of us up here. And that's the truth. Let's see. All right, it's now, in a moment, we will swear in a brand-new officer, Officer Bender grew up in the Great Lakes region, and he moved to Idaho in 2020, as I understand it. He lives in Meridian with his wife, Nicole. Is Nicole here? Hi, Nicole. And a 17-year-old son, and year-and-a-half-year-old daughter, Hadley. I'm guessing that's Hadley there. Tyler has completed the law enforcement program at College of Western Idaho in Nampa, and will be certified through post as long as he completes the FTO program, and I have no doubt he will. According to those who knew Tyler, know him as a committed and determined individual who follows through on goals once he sets his mind to it. And that's the kind of officer we need. So, Mr. Bender, if you'd come down, and your family is certainly welcome to be here with you.
Let's get this out of the way.
Let's stand probably this way.
All right.
And let's get you here, ma'am. You can be on this side, or you can be wherever you want to be. Just kind of wander around. Hello there, how are you?
Say hi.
Are you happy to be here? Yeah, I don't blame you. Now, if this is really cool, we do the blood one. We don't do that anymore. Now, before we do this, I got to make sure you really want to do this.
Okay.
Okay? And I'll tell you why. The first time you roll up on a traffic accident, your name will be Fender Bender. You understand that, right?
Yep, sure do.
Okay. But you're okay with that?
I am.
Okay, great. Please raise your right hand. I, Tyler Eugene Bender,
I, Tyler Eugene Bender,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
State of Idaho,
State of Idaho,
and the laws and ordinances
and the laws and ordinances
of the City of Emmett,
of the City of Emmett,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
faithfully perform
faithfully perform
all the duties
all the duties
of a police
of
officer
a police officer
for Emmett, Idaho,
for Emmett, Idaho,
and throughout my continuance therein.
and throughout my continuance therein.
All right? What I want you to do is sign this. Right there. Normally I would have two, but I didn't bring the other one, so I'll get the other one to you.
All right.
In the not too distant future. How's that for your
Sounds
copy?
good.
All right, and I'm going to give this to the chief.
Okay.
All right? So why don't you tell the folks here why you decided to join Emmett, Idaho?
I decided to join Emmett, Idaho because I wanted to be a part of a small town community, get to know the people that I serve and protect, and get to be familiar with my team, and not be a part of a big agency where you're lost and kind of just a number. So.
Well, you won't be a number here, you'll
Right.
probably be a target. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the force. Chief, I'll give you this. Do you want to have a photo op with all of the?
Yeah, we gotta do this photo op right here. Can you come down to the middle there, Officer?
Let's get your good side.
Right. You better flip that over and shake the hand. I think he should be holding his certificate. Here, well, you gotta go here. You gotta go here. There's that. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
As in training.
All right.
Now, for the other business at hand. Officer Martinez, come on down. Congratulations, man. That's a heck of a job you did.
I appreciate it.
You're probably wondering why we have another officer. You've been sworn in, right?
Yes, sir.
Look familiar. But he did something kind of extraordinary at post. And have we ever had anyone do that before?
Not a driver, no.
No.
Not too long ago, we had, can't remember the title, but Officer Dunn had won an award at post, one of these awards.
Okay.
So,
Well, Officer Martinez is the soon-to-be proud recipient of what we call Going the Extra Mile Award. So the mayor of Emmett takes great pleasure in naming Emmett Police Officer Marcos Martinez as a recipient of Emmett's Going the Extra Mile Award for receiving the top award in his post class, number 213, in the driver's course. And in doing so, significantly contributed to the highly sought-after lifestyle found in Emmett, the gem of the gem community. This award is significant for the officers department and our community in the following ways. First, this award is presented to the student at the Idaho Peace Officer Standards and Training Post Academy who achieves the highest course score in the driving course. Officer Martinez attended Post Patrol Academy number 213 from April 29th, 2025 to August 1st, 2025. Officer Martinez has been with our police department since February 3rd and is currently in phase 2 of field training. It is noteworthy that the brand new officer has set a high bar for his fellow officers and future hires. His skill set in police driving will be of tremendous benefit to the Emmett Police Department and the residents of the city of Emmett, which is why Officer Martinez has well earned the Going the Extra Mile Award. Dated this 12th day of August, 2025, signed by me. So congratulations, let me give you that. And congratulate you, and keep up the good work, and might want to teach the chief how to drive. I'm just saying.
I'll give him a couple lessons.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, please, tell the folks how it went, and were you surprised that you won, or?
Yeah, I was very surprised I won. During the training, I guess I performed the best techniques throughout our tests and our scenarios. At the end of our course, one of our instructors came to me and said, "Hey, somehow you're the best driver here."
Somehow.
Somehow. So, even Chief here was a little shocked, but
super proud of you. That's awesome.
I appreciate it. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Just drove around, looked pretty while doing it. So
That's the key. That's the key. Thank you so
The
much.
mayor, he can't teach me that, looking pretty well.
No, he can't.
thank you.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but did you guys hear the siren?
Oh, yeah.
She did a little siren there. It was perfect.
That was great.
There it is.
All right, does the council have any announcements for the good of the order?
Mayor,
Yes.
you and I had a little bit of correspondence. I was curious if we've worked up the workshop or considered a time frame for the workshop for the park.
5:30 next Tuesday.
5:30 next Tuesday? Perfect.
And staff already met with the Chamber of Commerce today. They had some great exchanges, very productive talks, and so that'll be a part of that workshop.
Does that include all of us?
Yes, it's for everyone. And the problem is that right now the park is failing in places because of compaction. So we need to figure out a remedy. So, without further ado, we're going to go on to item 8, the public hearing. is now called to order. This has to do with the fiber optic utility base rates.
Mayor and Council, I submitted some stuff in your packet to give you a preview of what we're looking for tonight. And just to recap the things that I did put in there, what we are dealing with, there's 3 changes that we're looking for, and 2 of those have to deal very specifically with the open access connection base rate. And just to refresh everybody's memory, when we're talking about open access, that is where we build the fiber optic line, a third-party internet provider utilizes that line to provide service to the residents or the business, effectively leasing that fiber for use from us. Everybody good with that part? So that's the base rate fee that we're talking about. So again, those fees are only paid by the third-party providers, and this really only affects them. Again, this is driven just by our several things that I outlined when we started this fiber to the home and so forth. It was right before COVID. We all know the impacts that had on not only materials but inflation, and we're definitely seeing that. We are seeing some effects from the tariffs on some of the components that we utilize for that, which is to be expected to a degree for those types of things that we're having to purchase with that. So as you can see, I included a new and old comparison sheet on the commercial rates. We're just cleaning that up to make it more simplistic. Before, it was broke out into 2 different costs based on speed, but honestly, it is no impact to us when it comes to the speeds that it was broken down to. It doesn't take any more electricity, it doesn't take any different equipment. So to just clean that up and make it simplistic across the board, and again, the fees are based on some of those things that I just explained. We felt that was the best approach to that. The third thing, which is a new thing, is purely derived from experience. Typically, you'll see on there that we added a section. As it sits right now, we have many different third parties that lease rack space, that sort of thing, in our different facilities. And we have a lot of those facilities. Up until now, we've always just worked with those providers to provide staff in the middle of the night if they need to do maintenance, because that's the time they do that, to not be disruptive. Well, we've had a negative experience where we had some very clearly scheduled times in writing with one of the providers, and they didn't show up until an hour later, and were not on the same page as what we had in writing with their technicians. And so here we are in the middle of the night having to rearrange our schedules during the day to make sure a staff member can be there. So adding a cost to that, we look to curve those types of occasions. If you have to start paying for it, you're going to be wiser with your time, and our time. And our time is valuable, and so is theirs. So that is where that is coming from with that, and we feel is very reasonable for covering the staff members' time and benefits, that sort of thing, that the city ends up having to pay out for that. Any general questions so far with what I've covered?
Could you figure out the source of what the reason was that the techs were not on the same page as us?
Yeah, the supervisor didn't communicate well with his technicians.
It was
So
a lack of communication.
it was a lack of communication on their behalf. We usually put that stuff in writing, and we did for this instance, of just to be clear, because again, we didn't want this type of thing to happen, and it had been fine up until then, but we felt like this would help bring people back on track and accountable for the time that they're asking to be in there in the middle of the night. So again, in my letter, kind of outline where we're at with that. This is still ever evolving. We're now in our first full subdivision, so we are seeing these direct impacts and basing this rate change on those impacts and what is needed to be done to continue this forward. Our goal has always been to not have general fund supplement this in any way. So this is a very reasonable rate increase. it still provides a tremendous profit margin for the providers that are leasing these fibers, and we have had no pushback on that, so.
All right.
Any other questions, or?
Mayor?
Yes.
So like this only affects the third-party provider, so if somebody's utilizing our fiber and our service, this doesn't change anything at all, is that correct?
Correct, correct.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you, sir. At this time, the chair calls for anyone from the public who would like to comment. Is there anyone from the public who would like to be heard? Would anyone from the public like to appear at this time and be heard on the issue of the rates? I've called 3 times, no response. I declare that the public hearing is closed. We now have the decision on the public hearing. I believe a proposed motion has been set forth somewhere. Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
I make a motion to accept the proposed adjustments to the fee schedule.
I'll second it. All right, thank you. The President Henderson moved to accept the proposed adjustments to the fee schedule, and the second was made by Councilor Rezinkin. Is there any further discussion or debate? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. No nays, all ayes. Motion passes 6-0. No, 5-0. We have 1 absent.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, item 9 is the consent agenda that has to do with the approval of minutes for the 8 July regular meeting, the 16 July special meeting, and the 22 July regular meeting, and the 25 July special meeting. As well as approval of accounts payable, and there are no permits. So anyway, A and B are the important ones. The chair will entertain a motion for the consent agenda.
Mayor,
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the consent agenda as presented.
All right.
Second.
Thank you. Main motion has been made by Councilor Rezinkin to approve the consent agenda as presented, with the second by President Henderson. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. All ayes, 1 absent. Motion passes. All right, what you've all been waiting for, the approval of the road closures for the Emmett High School homecoming event. Bryn Howell, is Bryn here? Come on down.
He hasn't said my name yet, so you go ahead.
Bryn, what I'm going to ask you to do, state your name and tell us what town you live in.
My name's Bryn Howell, and I'm from Emmett, Idaho.
Good for you. And you're a Husky, right?
Yes.
How do you spell it?
Huskie.
So what do you got?
This past year I was elected to be the first community liaison for Emmett High School, and I'm here tonight on behalf of our ASB student body to request permission for temporary road closures for 2 of our upcoming homecoming traditions. The first event is our homecoming parade, where our students, staff, and community come together to celebrate school spirit. The parade will be held on September 19th, beginning at 12 p.m. and approximately ending around 2 p.m. Floats participating in this event will be lined up in the Emmett High School parking lot at 11 a.m. and will be escorted by SRO Nunez down West 12th Street to South Boise Avenue, with the final destination being Boise Avenue and Main Street. We're requesting assistance with road closure between Boise and Johns on Main Street, as well as between Main and 4th Street on Johns. And as done in the past, ASB is more than welcome to assist with putting out and picking up traffic cones and signs for putting them out. We're open to doing it the day before, and everything will be picked up within an hour after the parade is over. And then our second homecoming event is the paw painting, which takes place at the beginning of homecoming week. This is where ASB paints the paw prints leading to the high school along the street. The paw print painting will be held on September 13th, starting at 10 a.m. and continuing until 2 p.m. We ask to be able to have traffic control on 12th Street during this time. And we're super excited for both of these events as they've been going on for a long time. And we appreciate your continued support of all of our students and Emmett High School.
With regard to the paws, would it be possible to get some paws that look more canine-like than, say, a cat?
Possibly, yeah. We'd have to look at some funding issues, but we could definitely look into that.
That would be really cool. They really are different tracks.
A little bit, yeah.
All right. And are you already in the coordination process with the chief?
Yes.
All right. All right. So, council, do you have any questions? No questions? We've kind of done this before. Now, we are assisting with the road closures because it is the school, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yes.
So as far as the traffic control for the paw painting, do you have that laying down also?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. And there's not an actual like traffic cones and barricades. We just use the officers. Yeah. And we have 2 SROs, so they'll both be helping out in both of these events. So you're good.
It's useful to have 2 SROs.
It's going to be really useful. Yes.
All right.
Mayor,
Yes.
make a motion to approve the road closures for the Emmett High School homecoming events that is outlined in the documents provided in our packet
I'll second it.
And it also includes following all staff recommendations.
and following all staff recommendations.
And that is in the second. All right. All right. Councilor Nebaker has moved to approve the road closures for the Emmett High School homecoming events, the 2 events that were presented here today as set forth in the documents that have been presented to the council, and to include following all staff recommendations. And the second was made by Councilor Brzezinski. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. All ayes, 1 absent, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we have resolution R 2025-03, employee training reimbursement policy.
Council, Mayor, Clerk, I did notice something that I did not notice earlier. Our Exhibit B is the exhibit that was the original exhibit, and that was an estimate of the costs at the time. Inside of this agreement, it talks about Exhibit B and how at the end, there will be an exhibit attached, and that will be Exhibit B. I did present to you or to Eileen during the switch, I can't remember which one, but someone does have the updated one, which that value is higher than that, and I don't know if that's important.
Yeah, sorry, I thought I got that scanned right.
What is the value?
It's over 5,000, I don't remember the exact, but it's, I think it's 53 or 5,500. And of course, it lists all the items there, and there's more items.
Sorry, Chief, I don't know how that got dropped down. I put it in the right one.
Okay. So if we need that to be in there for approval, I suggest we
Yeah.
table it.
Mayor?
I apologize.
I would think these costs would change
Yeah,
yearly
they-
anyway, so I don't
Very
know.
true.
Council could tell me, and Mayor Clerk could tell me if that's more accurate, but I think every 6 months, those prices could change a lot. So if we set into a certain cost, I don't know if that would be beneficial to the city.
Okay.
'Cause right now, we had 3,000, now it's 5,000, next year might be 6,000, so if we set it at 5,000, I don't know if that's gonna be something that we wanna hard copy into our resolution. Is there a way we can
So-
word that, where we could say,
So the question is this is presented to the officer when he does sign it, and that document's part of it. And right now, that wouldn't be correct. We wouldn't be presenting that. So I guess that's why I would think that we'd want to have the current one.
The chair will entertain a motion to table to the next meeting.
Mayor,
Yes.
I make a motion that we table resolution R 2025-03 employee training reimbursement policy until the next meeting.
All right. Thank you. Made motion to table the approval of resolution 2025-03, the employee training reimbursement policy, was made by President Henderson. Second was made to table it to the next meeting. The second was made by Councilor Harris. Is there any further discussion?
Mayor?
Yes.
Chief, I'm just wondering if maybe you get with the clerk and find a way to word that where it's not a specific number that would give you the allowance at the time of hire, they could put the actual amount in. That way, 6 months or a year later, you could put the actual amount spent. I don't know if that's, it may just work with the clerk, attorney.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Any other discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. All ayes, one absent, motion passes. Next matter is the approval of the resource officer agreements between the Emmett School District 221 and the City of Emmett. Chief Kunka.
So, as we have been stating, or as I stated earlier, we do have 2 SROs, and because of the grants that the school district has gotten, they need to have these agreements, and they need to have individual ones. Attorney Sweeten and I thought it would be easier to have one, which it would be, but they were requesting to have 2. And so that's why you're seeing 2 in front of you. The original one that you guys approved last year was changed a little bit because it did mention that that SRO would be assigned the middle school and the high school and Black Canyon. But now the new SRO will have the middle school will be where his office is at, and that'll be his main place. To let you know, the SROs, the one at the high school is Officer Nunez, and he will be assigned Black Canyon and Butteview Elementary, which is in the same building, and those 3 schools are assigned to him. The middle school SRO will be Tom Armstrong, and he will have the middle school and both elementaries, Shadow Butte and also Carberry, assigned to him. So that's how it's going to be split out.
All right, I think we can combine the 2 into one motion. How do you propose that we differentiate them?
High school and middle school.
High school and middle school.
Yep.
All right. So the chair will entertain a motion on approving the resource officer agreement between Emmett School District 221 and the City of Emmett for both the high school and the middle school, recognizing they are 2 separate documents.
Mayor?
Yes.
I make a motion that we, the City of Emmett, accept the resource officer agreement between the City of Emmett and also the Emmett School District 221 regarding the Emmett Middle School resource officer and the Emmett High School resource officer.
All right. I'll second it. Thank you. Main motion has been made by Councilor Nebaker to accept the Emmett High School Resource Officer Agreement between Emmett School District 221 and the City of Emmett for both the Emmett High School Resource Officer and the Middle School Resource Officer. The second was made by Councilor Rosinkin. Is there any further discussion or debate?
Mayor?
Yes.
Chief, Officer Tom Armstrong? Is that
Yes.
A former county?
Deputy, yes.
So he's a city officer now?
Yes, Thursday is his first day. Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Anything else? Hearing none. President Henderson?
Yay.
Yay. Counselor Butler?
Yay.
Yay. Counselor Denham is absent and excused. Counselor Harris?
Yay.
Yay. Counselor Nebaker?
Yay.
Yay. Counselor Rosinkin?
Yay.
Yay. 5 yeas, 1 absent. Motion passes.
Thanks.
Thank you. Wait for him to catch up.
All right. Madam Treasurer, approve fiscal year Q3 financial statement.
Yes, sir. Can't believe that we're 9 months into our fiscal year on the 10th. Seems like it went really fast, but this is the report for the end of June, third quarter, so categories should be running about 75% in every category. Do you have any particular questions on any of the numbers or how they're calculated?
Mayor,
Yes.
I move to approve and publish third quarter financial report for fiscal year 24-25.
Thank you.
Second.
Been seconded by President Henderson. Motion has been made by Counselor Butler to approve fiscal year Q3 financial statement and publish the same. And the second was made by President Henderson. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. No nays, one absent, motion passes. Next is approved resolution R 2025-04, which is the 2025 fiber optic utility base rates that were discussed by Administrator Knittel. Mr. Knittel.
Council, you have it in your packet for the resolution. We're just looking to approve those rates that we had discussed during the public hearing.
Mayor,
Yes.
based on our public hearing that we had tonight, I make a motion that we approve resolution R 2025-04, the 2025 fiber optic utility base rates.
Second.
Thank you. Based upon the public hearing, Councilor Nebeker has moved to approve resolution number R 2025-04, the 2025 fiber optic utility base rates. The second was made by President Henderson. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. No nays, one absent. Motion passes.
Thank you.
And you are here for the upper pressure zone. So this is to approve the upper pressure zone pay request of $53,560.34 to Granite Excavation.
And council, this is again for our upper pressure zone storage tank that's up by the new church off the highway. They've started in on that project, so we'll see these pay app requests throughout. We have regular meetings with the contractors and the engineers on this project. We had one today, as a matter of fact, and things are progressing along well. And again, these funds will be pulled from our ARPA funds for this pay app. And there should be a prepared motion in your packet.
Here.
Yes.
I make a motion to approve payment to Granite Excavation Incorporated in the amount of $53,560.34 for the upper pressure zone storage tank project.
Second.
Is that this one?
Yes.
So it has a writing, I guess I better take it.
It's just a payout, it's not a contract. So,
Then why are they asking for my signature?
authorizing payment, I suppose. We can do a roll call.
I have no idea. It feels so much better doing that.
That's good.
Main motion has been made by President Henderson to approve the upper pressure zone pay request of $53,560.34 to Granite Excavation. And the second was made by Councilor Butler. They're asking for my signature, and they have, an engineer has signed it. So I'm going to have a roll call vote. Not that I need to, but I just feel better about it. President Henderson, yea or nay?
Yay.
Yay. Councilor Butler?
Yay.
Yay. Councilor Denham is absent and excused. Counselor Harris?
Yay.
Yay. Counselor Nebaker?
Yay.
Yay. Counselor Rosinkin?
Yay.
Yay. 5 yeas, 1 absent. Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's 12. All right. Please state your name and the city in which you reside.
Mayor, council, clerk. You have my report? Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you going to play the part of the clerk?
I'm playing the part of the treasurer.
Okay.
We're kind of tandem right now, so, we're one person right now. I did provide you with the June financial, which also has on it our cash position. So are there any questions I can answer on the June, which matches the quarterly report, but gives a little bit more detailed information?
Mayor?
Yes.
So I think you and Mike can answer this, but we have $780,000 in the ARPA balance. That has to be expended by the end of this year. Will we
December.
have enough of those change orders and stuff in, do you think, to have that expended by January?
The project's slated to be done by the end of October.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
And then there's one other thing I'd like to bring up. We're having our employee appreciation picnic on Thursday. So I'd like to invite you on over to say hi to the employees. There'll be some fun games and some food, so.
What time?
It'll start at 11:30, so 11:30 to 1-ish,
And that's this Thursday?
this Thursday, yeah. And we will have burgers and fries and ice cream.
All the food groups.
All food, all, yeah.
Thursday at 11:30?
You got it. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Chief Christensen.
Mayor and Council, my name is Kurt Christensen. I'm from Emmett, Idaho.
Why are you here?
You got a copy of my report? Do you have any questions?
Thank you, by the way, for making the city hall look a lot better.
A lot better. It was pretty dirty, so we need the training, spraying water. So, good. Have a
So
good
do you
night.
have any reports on Ruby? Yes.
Oh, yeah, just found out about that fire. It's at 50 acres, and we have our Type 4 available locally, which that would be local. Our Type 6 engine is ready for national. So if they call right now, we have our engine boss here. We would send them out on that fire, and as close to home as possible is our preference. So I might just take our Type 6 and put it local as well. So we'd love to go out there and assist trying to protect those homes. But it's at 50 acres right now. It's a Boise fire. It's Boise County. But they are evacuating numerous areas that are close by. So, yeah. Oh, isn't that your?
No, we.
Oh, you tag team. Sorry, I didn't look at you. I looked over here.
We were both
Lopsided
asking
today.
about the
Yeah.
fire truck Ruby.
Oh, Ruby. Ruby. Oh, I thought you were talking about the.
We don't want her taking her love to some
We're
other
back there
town.
talking about a new fire. Oh, Ruby the fire engine. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ruby the shiny red fire truck?
I'm already thinking about fighting fire with it right now. So,
Why?
it's still it hasn't been under production yet, but we have been going through some striping and stuff like that, making sure that when it comes to us, we don't have to send it away to get all the striping done. We'll just get it done right there. But we're really anxious to
When
get
do we
it.
get her?
December. So
December?
is the
And why
study time.
she's Ruby is because she's a gem.
She's a yes,
She's a red gem.
Love it.
Ruby. It's a very masculine truck sounding name.
We won't make fun of that at all, Chief.
No, I'm sure Jen Kelly would not make fun of Ruby at all. So,
Hey, don't men call their cars women's names?
Yes, they do.
Always do. So, tell Jim County.
I call my truck Clifford, the big red truck, but yeah. I don't know. So, All right, any other,
Well, they-
Ruby, sorry, I thought you were talking about the Ruby Creek fire that's going on right now.
They're hurricanes and hurricanes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Alice Kelly.
Mayor, council, city clerk, new city clerk. You have my report. And speaking of City Hall looking good, the library is going to be looking very good as well. Shipman Painting will be washing it this Friday, and then it'll have the weekend to dry, and they will begin work on it as well with a fresh coat of paint, a few minor little repairs and chips and things, so it's going to be looking very nice too. So,
Good.
Any questions for me?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Police.
Council, Mayor, Clerk, you have my report. Do you have any questions?
Apparently not.
Thank you.
Mr. Freemeyer is at training, and I think he's training on fire hydrants. Is that right, Chief?
I think that's.
Something about fire hydrants, that's all I know. Speaking of fire hydrants, systems.
Mayor and council, any questions? We had a good meeting with Chamber today. One of the great things that we heard come out of it was their brainstorm on what the theme will be for Cherry Festival. And somebody jokingly said, because it's 250th anniversary of country next year, to make America cherry again, Maca. It was a joke, but kind of like it. Any other questions?
Well, Bim Bam, thank you. You'll be here all night?
Yeah. If it's not you, it's me,
I
apparently.
know.
It's fine.
Tip the waitstaff.
He starts it, you end it.
Would anyone like to play the part of an engineer?
No.
All right, then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mayor, make a motion to adjourn?
All right,
Second.
all right. The motion has been made by Councilor Harris to adjourn, second by President Henderson. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. No nays. 5 ayes. We're in adjournment.